We're getting fuel at 2 o'clock in the morning because we're going on another road trip. I bought something again, so we're heading back down to California to San Francisco this time to go pick it up. And as you can see, we're taking the Jeep this time because we're going to put the Jeep on the back of it and then haul it home, which I probably just totally gave away what it is, so I'll just tell you it's a rollback. So what the hell? Yeah, I bought a rollback, so we're going to pick it up in San Francisco. It is 2 in the morning, getting fuel. And remember all those crazy, get the hell off of me, big giant moth bugs on that U-Haul recovery? Well, here they are, and I found out what they are finally. These are Pandora moths, and I guess they swarm. Look at the size of that thing. I guess they swarm through this area once every 4 years or 12 years, or, well, I guess every 4 years would make it also every 12 years. Like locusts, but locusts that are like 4 inches across. So out where I live in the desert, it's not that bad, but over here, kind of on the more foresty side, I guess they get really crazy. I saw some pictures of them using like leaf blowers and snow shovels to scrape them up. They get so bad. So like all this here is nothing compared to how I guess they can get. Well, you saw in the U-Haul one where they're just a layer of them. That's how they get. So there's a lot of them. So yeah, we're gonna finish fueling up and get back on the road and head south. See? Done. And you see, here's the problem with California. It's always on fire. I should probably work on putting that out. Okay, we are down at Lake Shasta, and this is easily the lowest I have ever personally seen it. Like, that's crazy. Look at, none of the boat ramps even come close to reaching the water. That's supposed to be an island, not a bridge all the way out to the lake. Think about how big this lake actually is in like square mile area. That is an insane amount of water to be missing. I've never seen it that low. So typical California, out of water and on fire at the same time. And now we're down in the Bay Area. I know I skipped a whole bunch of stuff driving down, unlike normal, because I'm on a really tight deadline to get down here to pick this thing up today, or I have to wait until tomorrow. But now we are crossing the Carquinez Bridge. That's the original one over there, and this is the second one they built to make it one direction on each bridge. So now we're getting to the Bay Area. Temperatures are finally cooling down. It was like 100 the whole way down here, and it sucked. Actually, it didn't suck that bad. This thing has really good AC. Yeah, this trip has been very different than my normal trip. Since I don't have much time to get here, it's just been a non-stop, stop and get fuel, keep on going, no exploring, no checking things out, no taking breaks. I hate doing that, but that's what I got to do on this one. We're stopping to get fuel now, one last time to fuel up. This Jeep actually holds a lot of fuel and gets really good mileage, so I think we had to stop for fuel once is all already. And we'll get fuel here, then run on into the city and go find our truck. And now we are heading across the New Bay Bridge. We're up over the bay there. This is the New Bay Bridge that costs like $400 billion or something ridiculous like that. And fun fact about this bridge, this giant column here that goes all the way down into the sea floor underneath the bay, they had this thing put like halfway up with the decks and everything in here, and then they found out that the concrete at the very bottom of that, down at the foundation, failed the tests in the inspection, but the inspector forged everything and said it passed so that it wouldn't delay construction. But by the time they realized it, they had this bridge here so far built, and it would be so expensive to start over, that they just said, fuck it, we're building it anyway, it'll probably be fine. I mean, they used a lot more like legal speak than that, I'm sure, but that's basically what they said. And then this here is Treasure Island, and we're going through the Treasure Island Tunnel, which is about that long. And now we're on the Old Bay Bridge, and on the other side of that is San Francisco. See? Back out over the bay, And there is San Francisco skyline. And that over there is Alcatraz. That's a cool place to go check out if you ever get the chance. Yeah, I wasn't filming anything because I'm driving through downtown San Francisco and I'm nervous as shit. My anxiety is through the roof. So I was just concentrating on driving, and what do? I make a wrong turn and I get lost while concentrating. And now we are here at what appears to be the San Francisco KOA. I want to go home. Please tell me that thing is towing that trailer. Please, please. No. Damn it. That'd have been so cool. This looks like a scene from a crime movie. Like, where in the hell? Okay. You know it's bad when there's not even any homeless people living here. Oh, God. This is not okay. Hey, look, a tow truck, but that one's not mine. Okay, let's find our place. Okay, we found our place. Now let's go find our truck. There it is. There she be. Let's get loaded up and get out of here. Okay, we are loaded up and headed out of here. Just got to figure out how to get out of here. I'll take you over this whole truck and show you it so we can check it all out. It's really nice. Allison automatic, DT466, DPF filter on it, retrofit one so it's compliant with what will be Oregon's emissions laws. But let's just get out of the city first so I can get the heck out of here and calm down some, and then we will take a good look at this thing. This man is sleeping in the street. This is wild. This used to be such like a cool city and such a nice place to go check out. Used to come here quite a bit when I was a kid, and it's just sad what it's turned into. What's crazy is I used to drive low bed truck through here, like heavy haul trucks, and I didn't like it, but it didn't bother me. And now this is just insane, and I want nothing to do with it. But I used to do this all the time in this city. And now I just want out of here somehow. Okay, we're at my grandparents' house. This here is my grandma's truck. And yes, I said that correctly. That's my grandma's truck. There's my uncle's cab over. This one here is someday going to be my cab over. My grandpa's 1969. And now you know why I have a thing for trucks. Oh, and yeah, that's their car. So my 80-something-year-old grandparents have big old long hood Peterbilts and Corvettes. Not your typical grandparents, but. All right, so here we have it. This is a 2002 International 4300. It has the DT466 engine, an Allison 6-speed transmission, and then this particular truck, even though it's 2002, since it was from California, it's got an aftermarket DPF filter retrofitted onto it to make it to where they were able to run it in California as long as they did. And now it's timed out in California, and Oregon is looking at enacting some very similar rules, but with the Oregon rules, that filter will make this truck compliant with Oregon rules until 2029 if they do it. So by buying this truck, if Oregon does enact those rules, which I think they will, I'm set. I don't have to replace the truck and upgrade like most other people will. This has a 22-foot, I believe it is, Challenger bed on it. So it's got the stabilizer bar on the back that you can put down and lift the back end up in the air to get up to something high, and then slide the bed back. And it's also got the tilt rams right here up inside of it. Some big toolboxes on each side, all aluminum wheels. This side hit some curb there. 10,000 pound winch on this one with chain hangers. What this truck does not have is a wheel lift on the back. So instead of a wheel lift, this one's got just a hitch on the back and the stabilizer bar. This is an equipment spec truck. It was owned by an equipment rental company and used to deliver forklifts and skid steers and scissor lifts and all that stuff. So that's kind of what I wanted, was an equipment spec truck, because I don't do the high volume, 10, 15 tows a day thing where I'll be able to double up and make extra money by pulling two. I do the one-off oddball type tows, so the chances of finding two of those in a row are pretty much zero. Actually, we counted it up in the last year and a half. Twice have I ever had two cars going in the same direction at the same time. So the fact that it doesn't have a wheel lift is no big deal to me at all for what I do. And it's got a good hitch on the back, so it's actually kind of a bonus. All steel deck. It has the stake pockets and the chain slot tie downs. I think I'm going to paint these bed rails and this headache rack red, and then do the front fenders red to kind of fit in with the rest of my stuff here. The Jeep made the trip no problem. Kind of a risky-ish move, taking a 30-year-old Jeep on a 550-mile road trip, but made it work. So inside is what I've really impressed with. This truck, 2002, I mean, it's almost 20 years old. It's got 250,000 miles on it, but it is in really, really good shape inside. See, Allison automatic. It's an air brake truck with the 22.5 tires and wheels, so it's the heavier duty chassis, but still will be registered to 26,000, so you can drive it with just your normal license. But yeah, this thing is actually in really good shape, especially for its age. So I'm very, very happy with it, and I think it should do good. It will haul the snowcat. It's rated for the weight. It's a long enough bed, so this will be my snowcat hauler. And if I do have one where I need to take the snowcat, drag some vehicle out of the woods, and then tow it back home, I can just put my car trailer behind this truck, put the snowcat on it, drag the vehicle out, put it on the car trailer, put the snowcat up here, and take everything away all at once. So should be a pretty good truck, especially for what I'm going to be doing with it.
Quit already?
What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think of it? Yeah. There's a camera.
Oh.
Say hi to the people in there.
Hi, how are you?
This is my grandpa. He's the reason I'm always playing around with dumb trucks like this. So what do you think of the truck?
I think it's good.
Yeah?
I don't think you got screwed.
No, I don't either. Well, I haven't made it home yet.
Yeah,
as long as I make it home.
I walked around here and it's not running. I thought, you quit already?
It's going to be pretty bad if I have to call a tow truck for my tow truck. So just like grandpas do when he's done talking, he just walked off over it. So, oh, and by the way, he is 81 years old and still drives truck every day as an owner operator. He still changes tires by himself, changes his brakes, does all his own work on his truck at 81 years old, and still drives every single day, which is really, really cool. So I'm gonna go get this thing parked over here and then go inside and see if we get some dinner and get ready to call it a night. It's been a long day. So okay, we got her tucked in here for the night with all my grandparents' trucks. My grandpa's all hooked up. He's gonna leave at like 2:30 in the morning. My uncle's gonna hook onto this one and take it, and then I think my grandma's gonna hook onto this one and take that, and then when I get up, these will all be out of my way and I can leave at least. That's the plan anyway, but for now, we're gonna call this a night. I've been up since 1:30 this morning, so I think I'm gonna go inside and get some sleep, and we'll call that it for this video. We still got to drive back home. We'll see if I just bonsai home or if we can do some exploring on the way, but either way, that is it for this video. We will see you guys later. Good night.